Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Oh, there she is. Oh, pardon.
Better turn your volume down. Well, apparently now we know that the microphone's working because we just heard that there.
Yeah, we don't need to ask.
We don't need to ask.
Ain't no need to ask nobody. I'm sorry, is my grammar offending you?
Oh boy, here we go. What's going on? Welcome to Sharp and Stuff Sunday. Hello.
Sunday.
Full of things to talk about. We'll see if anyone's gonna come in this little ordeal here. We got some.
If anybody gives a damn.
Some new Tucson stuff here to talk about. There's a handful of new things going on.
That's a beautiful blurple something.
Yeah, it is. Check out the carbon on this thing.
Hi, Penny.
If it'll focus. Hello. There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, you can see the carbon on this thing. It's pretty wild. I really like the way it's laminated. Looks pretty cool. It's gorgeous. So what's going on tonight? BJ, what's up, my man? Thanks a lot, man. You didn't have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it.
Beach.
Penny, how are you doing? Good to see you folks in here. Yeah, got
are you
some.
Gonna start a fan club for us, BJ? Your number one fan.
Number one fan. So yeah, we got a pretty cool little Tucson here. This one happens to be an XY in S90V, and it's the whole double detent setup. Kind of like there's been a few other makers out there that have done this, so you'll be seeing this come up on my channel here pretty soon. It's crazy lightweight. It's insanely light for what it is. So pretty cool. This is the TS241. Definitely a cool one.
We're good, Penny. I mean, it's been a day, but
yeah,
boy for life. Just for everybody out there, 10 out of 10 would recommend Tiger King on Netflix.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys need to check out the show Tiger King on Netflix. It is
epic.
It is epic on many levels. It's the most convoluted, crazy ass story I've ever heard. It's so unbelievable.
The main mullet in this story is so beautiful.
Yeah, Penny, we're staying home as well. It's pretty crazy what all's going on out there. So,
hey, get to work in my pajamas. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely check out Tiger King. It is
so good.
It is next level, unbelievable. So yeah, pretty cool.
I'm a big true crime fan, and so that's what caught our eye. Justin found it, and oh, it's so good.
Yeah. We won't ruin it for you guys, but it is it's like a short little mini series. I don't remember what it was. There were 4 or 5 episodes or something, but it's quite interesting. So this thing here, this is actually a Tucson that has an older number, but just got released. This is the Tucson TS116, and it happens to be a Max Chanik design. And I'm pretty sure Max is from the Ukraine, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong on that. I honestly, I can't remember. For some reason, I'm sure that he had told me at one time where he was from, but I cannot remember, and I should have looked it up prior to this. But definitely a cool knife. You got these kind of cool blue accents. It's D10 with some texturing, but it's pretty mild texturing. And it's 14C28N blade steel.
High-laying knives.
Full Warncliffe design and blue backspacer. It's a big old knife though, big stabby bastard. Yeah, you got some. It's a stabby one for sure, no doubt about it. And it's big. just to put it into perspective, here's the RSK. We'll do a little LTK style size comparison there. I may need to lube some knives up later on.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a big one for sure. You guys are familiar with that one and how big it is. The 116. It's a big knife. It's like 3 3/4 inch blade, 4-inch blade, something like that. Pretty cool.
Which knife is that again?
I
think
this one here is the Tucson TS116.
Third from.
And I modified this one, so.
Third from the left. What's that?
Third from the left. This one right here.
Yeah, the first one.
This is the TS 241 in S90V with this really, really cool carbon. And it's a double detent style, so it's like a top flipper. Action on it. It's riding on ceramic bearings. It's got ceramic detent. Really nicely done. Beautifully centered. You got a back spacer. This carbon is really, really nice. So I haven't really carried this thing at all yet, so I'm still just kind of playing with it. But you know, the build quality and stuff is always there with Tucson. So you know, it's really, really nicely made. No doubt about that. But it's kind of a cool little fidget toy for sure. Hey Chris, what's going on?
Don't you fidget with all?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're all good.
Is that a shark?
They're all good fidget.
Blue one at the top.
Yes, this is.
It's Blurple.
Yeah, this is the Blurple Aloni Knives Shark, or D-Rocket Squared Shark. And it was made by Reich. Pretty cool knife, titanium, M390. So you'll see some stuff coming about this one pretty soon. It's definitely a cool one for sure. Action on it is really spectacular for a small little knife that's got a fairly small blade. The action.
I can has that.
Yeah. It's kind of hard. You know, all these things are hard to show in
Ooh, gunmetal gray one. That sounds cool.
Yeah, the gunmetal grade is cool. This thing here is got, I mean, on screen, at least to me, it looks almost kind of bluish purple, but it really is like blue with like an iridescent purple over the top of it in natural light. It's really cool looking for sure.
Yeah, and some light it even looks like fuchsia on the edges.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And I'm gonna do some playing around to see if I can't replicate this type of finish here. Right,
I'm gonna sneeze.
Has a look all to themselves when it comes to anno finish.
Maybe not.
So yeah. So anybody else got any other questions about what's out here at the moment? Yeah, Chad, the with fake lighting or, you know, LED or incandescent, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Nothing is as good as natural light to get these colors. Like on this thing, being indoors does this no justice, because this thing looks unbelievable when you take it outside. But yeah, natural light's definitely where it's at for trying to get pictures or video, that stuff.
How is the BT?
How's the BT?
What's the BT?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, you talking about the Brian Ty Fighter? I'm guessing. It's cool, you know. It's definitely a fidget toy, and edges down here are a little bit sharp. They're not sharp when you start feeling it, but having it dig into your palm, like sitting there and flipping the thing all the time, action, you know, it's a button lock, so it's real fidgety. This thing, it just kind of digs into my hands, and it doesn't matter really whether I'm doing it right or left-handed, because you got the pocket clip. So, you know, and it might just be, you know, if you had smaller in here, it's pretty slick really. And so those are really, at this point anyway, those are really my only two gripes with it. I mean, of course, it's 8CR13, which kind of sucks. And for me, my hand is a bit cramped in it. It really commits your fingers to being in those locations, which isn't horrible. Someone that has a little bit smaller hands than me, like my son, he grabbed this and loved it. He thought it was fantastic. But for me, it's a little bit cramped. I mean, it just kind of smashes my fingers together.
Oh, we get it. You have huge hands.
Jeez, here we go. Here we go. So, hey, Peter, what's going on? 09. Yeah, gun money, huh?
That's valid.
Yep. Yeah. Guns are definitely a necessity for sure. I'm all squared away, and I don't really need more at this point in time.
Just like you need more knives.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't. I need another knife like a hole in the head, but yeah, knives are easier to come and go, I guess, than guns are.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
But
point.
so what was everybody carrying today? Anybody have anything good in their pocket today?
I carried
on this
a
fine
remote
Sunday
to watch Netflix.
You lost all yours in a boating accident? Oh, a Tavor? You lost a Tavor in a boating accident? In Kansas City?
What?
Yeah, he lives in Kansas. Well, I think on the Kansas side, but
Ditch cruising?
or were you carrying a Real Steel Griffin Manix 2 lightweight? Nice.
That was carry
Sabenza
today.
21. Oh, the Tavor was the carry. Right on. Yeah. Nice. Well, that was your carry today, was the 10 VPM too?
I like your usage of a T-Rex for Rex. You pretty much nailed me as a person right there. That's awesome. That is my style.
The 10 VPM too, or at least I guess I was under the impression that it wasn't out yet.
No, he said yes.
Yeah, I see that. I don't have it yet. I do have the Rex 45 native. And I do have the Rex 45 Para 3 lightweight.
D-Swan and D-Swan.
Yeah. But my 10 VPM 2 is on its way, but won't be here for probably till the end of next week, I'm assuming. But right on, BJ. Yours is coming tomorrow, huh? I'm guessing mine will be here the end of next week. I don't know for sure exactly, but I didn't realize anybody had them in hand yet. Just the Rex 45 stuff's pretty awesome though, definitely. And on the camera that well it doesn't look like, but the FRN, the color is just slightly better. But still cool knives for sure, and I dig the Rex 45 definitely.
Are you selling the lightweight?
I am. Yep, both of these are going to go. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in either one of those two, you can hit me up.
Which is better, 10V or Maximet?
Oh, probably. I would say Maximet probably has better edge retention, but I don't know that for sure because, to my knowledge, the only 10V Spyderco knife that they ever made was the K2. I don't know of any others. There may have been some others, and I actually have a K2 that's on its way here. It's not mine; it's someone else's. But I've never actually handled that knife before. I've only seen it in pictures. So I'm pretty pumped about that. But I've never done a cut test or anything. But my guess would be that. So, well, I'm going to go with that for right now until I actually get my hands on it. That would be my guess. But it is a guess for sure.
Valid.
So yeah, you guys will have to stay tuned. I got a K2 show. I'm going to do some pretty cool, but for sure. Definitely will be cool stuff coming up on that one. And just in general, pretty cool mod stuff coming up. real quick, I need to hit on just because it's coming up next weekend. Let's see.
The TSA PSA?
Yeah, this is a say for TSA. So this is our public service announcement for the TSA game. So after this live stream's over, I will post all the rules and stuff in the description of this video. But and all the sign up instructions and all that stuff are in multiple different videos that I've posted up there. So anyone that wants in, you will be winning the sharpest knife. There's prizes on the line. So some really beautiful strops that were wonderfully donated. If I can get it to focus, by Sharpening Supplies. So that's pretty awesome. And then there'll be some other prizes as well. So yeah, definitely guys, get involved. It should be cool. And
Is running out.
Yeah, time is running out. We're getting close. And then so on the 29th, when we do the live video, we're gonna do all the cut test live during the show, and then we will also spinning the wheel to pick the next steel for April, which should be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, it'll be a good time.
Bye, Lion.
You out of here, Lion Knives. Later on, man. Have a good one. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a good time. But definitely, yeah, the other thing that I have coming up here pretty soon that I've been talking to my wife about for multiple days is that I'm going to do a knife sale. I actually have a whole ton of stuff. I've got a ton of Tucson's that I'm going to get rid of. I've got some stuff from Hogue, ZT, a bunch of Tucson's, a bunch of Spydercos.
Oh, I appreciate you too, Lion.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Lion Knives. Have a good one. So yeah, if anybody's interested in anything, hit me up. I definitely want my viewers or people that support my channel or whatever. If you're looking for something and I can help you out with it, that's awesome. I am going to put up a few knives that are custom, like this ZT 0470 here. I did the Anno work on this. If anyone's interested, it's a beautiful knife that is in new condition. How
many contestants do you have so far?
I honestly don't know, Chris. Just from people that I've talked to and stuff, I'm assuming there's probably going to be between 10 and 15 for the first month. I've already got a few submissions, but I honestly, I don't know exactly how many people, and whether or not everyone follows through with what they've said. I don't know that either. So we'll see. I didn't expect to get any knives until this coming week. So,
Hogue, you say?
We'll see.
Some Hogues?
Yeah, I've got some Hogue stuff that
they're double price for you, son.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely, I got tons of stuff, like I said, that I'll be getting rid of. So if anybody, if there's anything you've seen on my channel that you're interested in, hit me up and I'll let you know. Yeah, definitely got a Spyderco, bunch of Tucson stuff, other stuff as well. So anyway, so yeah, I think I'll probably put the sale video up. I'm gonna, I don't know, middle of the week, maybe something like that. So if you hit me up before then, I'll get back to you before I actually post the video if there's something that you're interested in. So
look, there's a turd.
There's a turd?
DLBY.
Oh, got it. Solid. Nice. Yeah, Chris, no problem. My address and stuff is in the video. Well, and all the rules will be up in this video description after the live stream's over. So, yeah, just like I said, all the sign up instructions, everything you need to know is in that. Will be posted in the video. Video is up, done. But you can go back to any of the other videos that I've got out there, the live streams that talk about the TSA or the sharpest apex. we'll also have those same instructions. All the information's in there. So yeah, David. Apparently, my wife just said she saw a turd go through there. So yeah,
yeah. I mean, you'll be whatever I tell you to be.
Oh boy, here we go.
So Molly stole my knife. You say what knife?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Which one are you referring to, turd?
Yeah, I don't know. So how many people out there carry the smock? Is this something you guys are digging on?
I'm digging on you.
Oh boy, here we go. Story time. No, she didn't steal the heretic, David. It's just sitting on my desk.
Is it heretic
in the box.
or is it heretic?
Heretic. I don't know how they pronounce it, honestly. Yeah, you like this knife, Peter? I think I'm planning on making some custom scales of this knife, and I think it can be pretty cool. So I'm going to change things up a little bit and make some improvements. So if you guys want to see that, I'll try to record while I'm working on it and kind of show the process of how I go about making scales. You guys just let me know if that's something you want to check it out or see it.
I definitely do deserve trouble. It's totally fine.
Definitely.
I'll take it. Bring it, bitch.
So is it heretic, Peter? I don't.
Yeah.
I've heard it's pronounced both ways, and I didn't know exactly which way it was, but.
Well, it's one of those things, the word itself is heretic, but with proper names like that, you never can tell what they're trying to get across.
Yeah. Yeah, BJ, I don't blame you, dude. I fully get it. Like, I had the stock on pre-order as well, 2 years ago or whatever it was, and I backed out of it too, just because I had it out there for like a year. But it is a cool knife. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and I don't necessarily know anything's true about Kevin Smock, but I've certainly heard some not pleasant things about that man that don't get me real excited to promote his product or whatever. But it is a cool knife, and it's got some cool stuff going for it for sure. So yeah, I think with some scales and some modifications, it could be even cooler. So we'll see. I don't know. I might screw it up. You never know.
Yes, we have toilet paper. We gooch.
Yeah, we're good. So is everybody good through all this madness?
I was getting a little concerned because it was hard to find dog food, and I was starting to get real mad.
Yeah.
And then we found some. No, my dogs will not go hungry, sir. I will be pillaging if need be.
So finally, after having it gone for, finally got my TS 129 back. So BJ and Ben over at Blade Banker had this knife for quite some time. So I'm glad that it came back home. But this is another one that should this one should get released again here pretty quick, as far as I know. I've really the end of March. I was expecting it by the end of March. So hopefully this is an awesome front flipper. And if you can find this knife anywhere for under $100, I would absolutely grab it because it's fantastic. And, and I meant to do this in the LTK video. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that or not when I did the little spoof video with LTK, but I actually meant to have this knife in there and I completely just brain farted and forgot to put it in there. But this knife, for fans of LTK show, what? It's a War of the Worlds? What? This is unacceptable. So this is definitely a War of the Worlds knife, but it's a beautiful one in my opinion. The carbon fiber is it's some of the best carbon fiber I've ever seen, and it's contoured and it's gorgeous. And BJ can speak to it. He's actually had this particular one in his hands, so he knows what I'm talking about. It's nothing like the carbon fiber laminate from Spyderco or Although I think this is a cool knife. This carbon fiber from Kershaw is nothing like this. This feels like an imitation carbon fiber. And I know it's not. It's just the way they finished it. But this just feels premium compared to the Kershaw. Although for a USA made knife with M390, this knockout is pretty badass for sure.
Somebody says plastic.
Plastic, huh?
Mmm.
Turbo Dolphin.
Y'all need to get some Tucson's. A lot of people have not gotten Tucson's. Try them out. They're a good budget knife.
Yeah, Tucson's doing my Carta. Let me show you one.
No, I'm not getting cats to feed the dogs, BJ. We have barn cats, and the dogs won't eat them. So
here is
do that.
This is a one that I don't think that I've really showed on my channel. This is I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't remember the number on this one, but this is in black micarta, and it's a Tucson knife. You can see it's very contoured. Kind of a cool one. A little Warncliffe style blade there.
I'm starting to like that blade shape.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of a sheep foot looking ordeal. It's decent. This is a budget model, and it's got the budget style clip on it. Its action is stellar, like all Tucson's. So yeah, they do some micarta. I don't have a bunch of micarta from Tucson, but a few. And they've got some bone knives as well, and they even have a snakewood knife with Damascus.
I'm a snag.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I can't help myself.
So they definitely have got a bunch of, different materials out there. For those that came in late, this is a brand new Tucson here, and it's got like fat carbon. It's pretty cool. Definitely cool to look at. And it's a double detent style knife, so it's got a ton of fidget factor to it. It's a top flipper. You can see the jimping there. Pretty cool little knife and crazy lightweight. And this one here is the Tucson TS 241. And it's an XY design, or I'm sorry, YX design. Definitely a cool little knife there.
Cool knife. Yeah, we're big fans of the IMAX too.
Yeah, doing the snake joke, huh? In my opinion, the TS20. I don't think I have either slip joint.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, this guy right here, this is like the 0022. Is that right? I can't remember off the top of my head now. But ZT recently released a knife that has the same sort of double detent mechanism. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, it's kind of addictive to fidget with, and definitely snappy little action. S90V, fat carbon, cool looking little knife for sure, and super thin behind the edge, lightweight. Yeah, it's a cool one for sure.
The camera doesn't seem to know how to feel about it.
Oh, really? Yeah. This we talked about it a little bit ago, but the Shark from Derek Costa or Aloni Knives, he's got these on his website, and it's a gorgeous little knife. If you're looking for a little titanium flipper, really well made. M390. Pocket clip works well. I carried this over the weekend. I'm still need to carry it a little bit more before I really talk about it. But so far I've been impressed with it for sure.
Zachary.
Zach, what's up, my man?
Thank you now.
Double detent your fave. Well, I happen to have one. A little double detent action.
I think everybody likes double D.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with double Ds. Oh, you like that right there?
Oh, whoa. I got uncomfortable.
That got out of hand quick.
Whoa.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, Zach. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the donation. That's awesome.
Bye, turd.
Oh, is he out of here?
Yeah.
Oh, later on, David, we'll talk to you. Here we go.
Just kidding.
So I got something else, guys, and I just stumbled across this. I got to move some junk out of the way. But I just stumbled across this the other day, and because I had the sharpener, I decided that this was just a much better situation. So I picked up this, and I'll put a link in the description for this, and I might do a video on it even because it's actually really cool. But it's like a hard carrying case, and it houses and is made for the Work Sharp guided sharpening system, which is super cool. And this thing was the box for this thing. If anyone has this sharpener, if you remember, I did a video on it not so long ago. It's cool, but the box is huge, and it itself is fairly small. So you can see here, it fits well in this little carrying case, and yeah, it's pretty, I think $15 or $17, but definitely really cool. Didn't have a good way to store this thing really.
He was really excited to get this and try it out, and it works out perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to kind of pack it all in there just right, but man, it's so much smaller than what the box for it was, which is how I was storing this thing.
Just so odd to manage.
Yeah,
storing.
The box was huge. So anyway, and then I've got all the extra sharpening plates and steels and everything. I kind of put in the folds of the paperwork up here, and just so they don't get dinged up. But yeah, it's really cool. And so if you do have this sharpener, this isn't a Work Sharp product. But like I said, I'll throw a link up in the description so you can check it out. If you do have this sharpener, it's definitely a much smaller package and way better way to carry that stuff for sure. Or just to store it, honestly. So yeah. So has anybody got any new stuff that they're looking for or trying to get their hands on? I know the 10 VPM2 kind of blew up last week. Did anybody other than BJ get in on that deal for the 10 VPM2 from River's Edge Cutlery? I don't know. I haven't been reading what's going on here.
Some talk about grill knives between folks and you need to get some burnt orange. Well, I got some burnt orange for you.
Yeah,
get your wallet out, son.
I've got multiple burnt orange knives, and a bunch more coming. So yeah, if anyone's interested in any of the Rex 45 stuff, yeah, I've got, everyone that comes out. So, the only one that I'm at this point in time, the only one of is the Manix 2, which I already have in my possession. Actually, Kurt has it right now, but,
so you're going to get rid of both of those?
Yeah, both of these are for sale. If anyone's interested, hit me up on Instagram or email, whatever, carrier pigeon. Since we were talking about Tucson, this is still a really great Tucson model, in size, and
a much better color.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fully subjective,
opinion, right?
But the 134 is M390, and you can still get this knife. It's not the lightest thing out there. It's got a big, large titanium backspacer. Makes it pretty ass end heavy, but it's comfortable in hand, and it's just a nice little carry knife for sure.
Is that knife still sharp? Are you asking about Chad's Void?
Are you? I don't know which one you're asking about, BJ.
Or something Justin was doing.
Flip my Void twice today. Oh, 10 flip. You've only flipped your Void 10 times, Chad? Or are you just saving that for later, or what's going on there?
Do you have anything that's offensively bright red?
Offensively bright red.
I mean, what constitute offensively?
I have the Tucson TS50.
That's pretty offensive.
That's pretty bright red. That's about as bright as I go in the knife world for red knives. I do have a few other red knives, but they're not bright red like that. But this is about as bright as it gets, honestly. It's about as bright as I've ever seen on a knife.
Yeah, it almost looks orange in real life.
Yeah, I mean it's not orange. It's not. It's most certainly red.
Yeah.
And I can put it next to the Blaze Orange Hoe. You can see when you first see this by itself, it does almost have a bit of an orange hue to it. But when you put it next to orange, it's most certainly red. It's
definitely brighter in person than on camera too.
Chris says he flipped off his wife at least 10 times today. Yes.
And I bet she nut tapped you at least 10 times today.
Yeah, BJ, the Tepe, the 134 is still sharp. So, yeah. Let me grab something here real quick.
There's too many knives. I beg to differ on that completely. And I'm with you, Penny. I'm not a big orange fan unless it's like something pertaining to my high school days because our colors were orange and black in high school.
Will it be a knife? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. So there you go, BJ. It's still sharp.
Ty says never said she saw me. Oh, that's probably wise. Make sure she doesn't.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't see you for sure. So you guys have to tell me, did you that LTK video the other day? And I was laughing hard. I actually, obviously intentionally cut this page off, but did anybody else think that was really funny? Because it made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, we giggled. He giggled a lot more.
Yeah. It was hard not to laugh during that thing because, and I love LTK. Don't get me, I've watched tons of his videos.
It's all for fun.
It's all for fun. But it cracks me up every time he pulls the papers out, and the price is always just like one or two numbers, and it just makes me laugh every single time.
I fully applaud anyone who wants to make a video making fun of you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No, yeah, I'm totally on board with it for sure.
Tag me, I'll watch that shit.
Yeah. And by no means am I perfect or anything, and yeah, feel free.
We're pretty self-deprecating here.
Yeah, somebody wants to get out there and show how big or what kind of dumbass I am. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm on board. Oh, Outpost says that was funny.
Yeah. Lee thought it was funny.
Lee hit me up too on Instagram, and he made some comments on YouTube as well. But yeah, it made me laugh. I'll tell you, it took me like 30 minutes to clean all the damn oil out of this freaking knife. I had to pull it down, and I had to get Q-tips involved and everything. It was like a full-on oil slick.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, Christine, what's going on?
More pivot lube.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I used cheap-ass oil. I knew I was going to blow a whole bunch of it, and I didn't want to use the good stuff. But
yeah, he sat here for a good 10, 15 minutes cleaning up oil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got oil everywhere. It was pretty funny. So, but it cleaned up. It's all good. But it made me laugh for sure. I enjoyed it, and it was something fun. And hopefully you guys did too. Like I said, it was all in good fun and just something different, just to be a dork. Yeah. So yeah. Hey, Christine, I have you out on your quest for 1K. Are you really, really close? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you should.
I will.
Yeah. So Molly's going to subscribe to your channel, but for anybody in here that's not subscribed to Women Carry Knives, go and do so. She definitely deserves to be over that 1K mark for sure, and should be. And the other guy that's not over 1K that definitely should be is B.
In the LTK video.
Yeah.
Were they though?
Definitely go and sub to Hilltop
$9.53.
Knives and Gear and to Women Carry. Talk about him. We're just talking about Christine here.
Oh, husband says $9.50.
Nice. Right on. Well, it's close. So it's for sure going to happen this week, and hopefully, not that I have anything to do with anything, but I'll do whatever I can to help out there.
Yeah, as you know, I don't watch knife videos really unless Justin says, "Hey, you got to come here and watch this." And I've come to learn that BJ and Christine are lovely people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So support the AF out of them.
Yeah, I don't know about how lovely BJ is.
I mean, okay, let's see. He is great fodder for my sarcasm.
There you go. There you go.
So that equally is great.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I love watching your guys' stuff. So anything I can do to help out, definitely.
Don't kissy face at us, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, I like the way you do it right there. What now?
Ew.
So anyway, is there any new cool stuff that you want to see? I've got a few.
Turbo Dolphin wants to know if you're parting with the Maverick.
Turbo Dolphin. I already had a guy talk me out of. I should have a couple other Mavericks coming to work to them, but you'll see them on my channel. It may be a few weeks before that happens, but right at the moment, I do not have a Maverick. Oh, TS 177.
Oh, so it's a Tucson knife.
Yeah, it's a Tucson knife.
It's out in M390, the TS 129.
The TS 129 is out in M390. Nice. Right on.
Christine, don't give him a shout.
Pad's talking about. This is the original. This was in 14C28N, but this is a beautiful, beautiful front flipper. Not LTK approved because it's War of the Worlds, but
what?
Other than that, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife.
What is this War of the Worlds?
He hates when knives have different materials front and back.
Oh,
or if they do an inlay like this, that it has to be both sides, because sometimes the lay just on the show side. So here's another War of the Worlds, and he doesn't
like that.
He has an unsettling obsession with how much he hates this.
Yeah,
like he gets angry about it. It's quite funny.
Maybe it's like an obsessive compulsive thing, you know?
It's
like I get
thing.
it, right? Yes, yes,
right.
I know the two are the same and interchangeable.
Right.
Thanks, Mr. O.
Yeah, no problem. So definitely, I mean, you guys know if you watch my channel for any length of time, I like really good quality knives. So Tucson definitely is killing it. And for the money, I've heard other people talk about what's best out there for like under $50. In my opinion, for build quality, ergonomics, steel, everything all in, you cannot do better. Well,
or can you?
No. Well, to me, it's a level playing ground between these two. And both of these are like $40 knives, $45. Both are 14C28N. This is the Tucson TS 165 in G10. So these are budget models. This is the Tucson TS 124, either 121 or 124. I can't remember which. But both of these are budget models. Both have same deep carry clip, both 14C28N. Just amazing ergos, amazing knives, amazing action, and you can buy these for under $50. So I mean, you can't do better. Civivi, I don't care. I'll put these two up against any brand out there. I mean, there's other ones that I like. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like other ones. But like, for example, I really think the Civivi is more expensive. Another one that's also a good one is the CJRB Centros. It's a Dylan Mallory design. It's a cool knife for sure. It's got good action. Again, it's D2, and the pocket clip's a little uncomfortable. So again, I mean, if you're looking for something fantastic under $50, you can't, in my opinion, you cannot do better than these two knives right here. No. This one's actually a great knife. Don't, it absolutely is. And the action's great. My hand's a little big for it. Just in the height of the knife here. It's just small to hang on to, but it's long. It's, and it's a good looking knife for sure. So the Centros is definitely on my recommended list. It's just, in my opinion, it's not the best thing under $50. So it just has a few minor issues. Most of it, honestly, is the clip models, and same with Tucson. They all use the same clip. So that's not the designer choosing that clip. But this one is just, it's pretty uncomfortable for me. So, but your experience may be different for sure. Like I said, I like the knife. It's not that I dislike it. It's just that there's some other stuff.
Variables. So
this is another out in, I don't remember if this one here is in 14C28N, but I think they also did this one in M390, or it's available right now in M390. But it's a gorgeous knife.
Is S90V stainless?
Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes, Turbo Dolphin.
Yep. Turbo Dolphin S90V is a stainless steel.
I recall many times that people were talking about this Kingfisher.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Lives. It's
pretty. A Mazwan Mokhtar design.
Mm-hmm.
And the shredded carbon fiber. Really cool. Another one of those that the natural light, it looks a lot better in natural light, but still a cool knife, definitely. So, is there anything else you guys want to see? Or you got any questions for me?
I like the Kingfisher, and the Timascus one looks killer.
Are we talking about this thing here?
And no, I think he was just. Is there a Kingfisher with Timascus?
Oh yeah, there is.
That's what I was taking that as.
Yeah. Last night, wasn't it you that said wanted me to tell Molly that she was funny?
For everybody that thinks I'm funny, thank you. I told Justin, I said, I told you I was.
Yeah.
Because I believe I'm funny, but I believe that not many people think I'm funny.
Yeah, there are prizes. You're going to have a really good chance to win some prizes. And it's just, it's just a game to get you guys involved and to have a good time and something fun to do. And just trying to come up with ways to interact with y'all. So,
just trying to make some friends.
Yeah, just trying to make friends.
Oh, yeah. I'm blushing. Jeez.
What was said now?
Molly is great. That was me. Molly is a hoot. Tom did say that.
Yeah, I thought it was Tom.
And BJ said Molly's the cream of the crop. So now I have to be fucking nice to him.
Oh, here we go. So
dang it.
So for all you out there, now you realize all you have to do is pay her compliments, and then she feels obligated to be nice to you.
Yeah, you found my kryptonite.
Yep.
No, that's not true.
Yeah. I was just gonna throw this in there.
Psych.
I've known her for many, many years, and that shit wears off. I can tell you. That's funny.
I'm most comfortable in my sarcastic smart mouth.
You want the Maverick Turbo Dolphin? Hit up. Go to Tepe Designs or tepedesign.bigcartel.com. When I talked to him the other day, he's actually the designer of the 177 Maverick. There's his logo right there. Tepe Design. Go check out his website. I talked to him just the other day, and he still had a couple of them. And I'm pretty positive he was selling them for $150. So it's an awesome knife, well worth $150, no question about it. So if you guys want to go check out his website, I think he only had like one or two left. But you can certainly hit him up. And then if you can't find it there, eBay is really probably going to be your best bet. So
Q beans.
So anybody else got any questions? You can ask me anything.
You can ask me anything too.
There you go. You can ask Molly anything.
I'm not shy or proud.
We can have Molly disassemble a knife real quick.
Yeah.
Show us her sweet skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not literally. I'll kill it.
I'll just end up with scratched up shit, I'm sure.
Nah.
You got this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to put it back together.
Oh, okay.
Do you hate knives? Oh, like I've got a couple of my own knives that I use on a regular basis. It's just not, something that I see as a hobby. Like it's a tool to me, and I get it and things to customize them, and that's his hobby, and mine's just other things. But it's fun. It's fun to talk to you guys. It's fun to see the different knives that come in. Every time he gets one, he brings it to me and has me. But I always take it and check it out, and good, supportive wife, even though it's not really my bag. It's okay.
Okay, so I'll answer a couple of questions here. Chad, watch closely. Watch closely. Did you see it? Cold steel knives. Check out that right there. And then I also have this one. So I think right at the moment, I loaned a couple things out. I think right at the moment, these are no, I take that back. I do have a couple other batshit crazy things from Cold Steel, but they're in the other room. Actually, one of them's in my truck. So
in case you need to stick a pig or something.
In case I need to stick a
do
pig or
some Filipino footwork.
Yeah. If I need to do any Filipino footwork, and when I'm out gallivanting around town.
Back to the do I like knives thing. Okay, I will say the whole like Cold Steel Filipino footwork, like that does bring joy to my life.
Yeah, no doubt.
But that's just, tomfoolery, really.
And then let's see.
What's the dog's favorite? Oh gosh, I don't know. What would you say? They all really like raw and drool until you give her some.
She'll literally foam at the mouth.
Anything that she really likes, she'll sit there and drool and form bubbles that hang off of her jowls. It's quite disgusting and funny all at the same time. Yeah,
the tie light is rad for sure. I dig the crisp blade. It's full blown mall ninja, which it just makes me laugh. Carried one, I guess I should say. Tie addiction. Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
Because your mama said so.
Because the English language, it does not follow logic.
He always goes to that.
It doesn't.
It's just because he doesn't understand it.
It's because I'm a logical man, and the English language does not follow logic.
No.
We drive on parkways. Boom.
No
I'm
logic. Going to do a little research, and I'll get back to you, Ty. Because unlike he who shoots everything down, I'm truly interested, and we'll go research it. That's my geeky way.
Any of you guys have this Mole Ninja knife? This is the Benchmade Auto Bedlam. Thing is so much better than I ever expected it would be. Pretty mind-boggling, honestly.
What do I do for work? I actually work in the easement industry for power companies. Well, one in particular, and I won't mention who, but I do for easement acquisition, and do work on power lines and mess up crops and stuff.
All right, that's enough. They're already sleeping.
What I do, I do a bunch of stuff with railroads too.
To this knife, but this came out way before the Clever Girl did, for sure. But it definitely looks very, very similar to the Clever Girl, no doubt. But it's a good knife, man. It really, really is. He's gonna like that knife, guaranteed.
You and Peter should start a club, the Big Hand Club.
The Big Hand Club.
BJ can't be in it.
Christine, I don't even know if Peter's still in here, but if he is, have you handled this auto bedlam, Peter? He would like it for sure. So
maybe it's something.
Yeah. Did we cover all the questions? I don't even know.
I think so. Let me go back and just double check. Our Kisla.
I mean, I know Kaiser, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe that's what maybe just a mistype.
Yeah, that's made. This was all they had. And honestly, they had they only had 2 that were not partially serrated. All the rest of them they had were partially serrated. So they had like this much of the blade was serrated, and they had 2 left. Apparently this was last year's model from what they were telling me. So I don't know if you can still find them out there or not without serrations, but from the way they were telling me, I think this model's going away here. So if you do want an auto bedlam, you're going to want to pick one up this year because from going away. But the Access Auto, it's just better than I thought it would be. I don't know. I'd never had one before, but I like it. It's pretty cool.
Time to feed the kids. They don't ever stop eating, do they?
In this thing as well. It's been an hour, a little over an hour. So thanks a lot, guys. Anybody wants to get a PSA game? And so next Sunday, 7:30 p.m., we'll pick the winners and do all the testing for the TSA game. And yeah, hopefully guys out there are going to be really good at sharpening.
That was one thing I don't know.
Later on, Peter
touched on real quick. BJ had asked if you were going to submit a VG10 just for fun.
I don't know, BJ. I honestly hadn't really thought about it. I do have a couple of VG10 knives that I could sharpen. Yeah, I might. We'll just see. Honestly, I guess we'll see how many people enter and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, guys. We'll see you later, Chad.
Thank
later,
you
Penny.
All for joining.
BJ, Turbo Dolphin. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been fun.
Oh, I will not behave.
Later on. Thanks for the donations, BJ and Zach. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch everyone next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Talk to you later. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.